Okay, so here we have the stunt mode for San Francisco Rush 2049. I've unlocked a few tracks already because I've been playing this game for like 10 years or something ridiculous. The best track probably is the Rim in terms of consistent trick landing because it's the most straightforward map. I normally go for that, 10-minute game. I almost always pick the Venom car. I suppose it's all down to preference, but this is probably the highest stat car of the game. You can change it quite significantly. Obviously they all affect the kind of performance that you're going to get. I'm going to go for a relatively bright paint job because it seems to show up better on my camera. So then the idea is to just hit this ramp every time and score as many different types of tricks as you can throughout the race, throughout the allotted time. Obviously when you blow up there's no point waiting for the respawn because the respawn is a really long time on this game. So just press the up button on your D-pad and the car will respawn immediately. Every different kind of trick that you land grants you a different one of these tokens. So obviously if you perform like 3 or 4 different tricks, then your score, which counts up in the bottom right, will multiply depending on how many different types you get. So I try and get as many in per trick as I can, and then you have to land it. Yeah, the respawn was a real pain in the arse with this game to begin with, because your car blows up and you're obviously on a time limit to try and get as many points as you can, and it used to take 10 bloody years to actually respawn your car. So we learned pretty quickly that as soon as you crash you might as well just respawn because you're not gaining anything from it, and it just means you've got more time to perform tricks. So those colours there basically mean that I did a front roll, back roll, side twist, and I landed on odd wheels or something. I think that pink one means, but I never could work out what they all meant. You just have to get as many as you can. I think there's a screen at the end that tells you the names of all the different tricks. This song's boring. That's about... Whoa, that's not good. Yeah, I mean, there are other places in this map that you can trick from, but if your sole reason for playing it is a high score, you might as well just go for the big one in the middle because it gives you the time in the air to perform as many tricks as possible. That's always my strategy anyway. I mean, you can play it however you want, obviously. And if you can land them correctly, then you're a very lucky boy or girl. I used to be fairly good at this game at one point, many moons ago. Back flip, front flip, eventually. Nope. Oh, I just got my front flip token very, very last minute there for some reason. This is not good. Not good at all. Oh, I survived. Huh. Oh yeah, I never could work out the point of that. There is actually the option to use your horn in this game. If you can think of a reason for using the horn in this game, please let me know. I can't remember what the bloody button is. Oh, land, land, land. Yes. That's the one. Left on the D-pad in case you're curious. As you can see in the top left corner of my screen, there are tokens that you have to collect. I've collected them all, so you won't see them on my map anymore. But they're quite hard to get to, some of them, so there's a word of advice. There is a cheat on the internet somewhere that allows you to respawn immediately in the same place that your car died, for lack of a better word. Which means that you just, if you struggled and struggled for 10 minutes to get your car all the way up to the top of the hill, only for it to explode, and then it respawns you at the back of the map again, which can be very frustrating. This cheat allows you to respawn exactly where you were, so you can then just drive across and pick it up. That was very well done. Oh dear. Ah, shit. Not sure why the picture on this camera seems to be very, very blue. I can't actually find an option to change the colour, density, or whatever you want to call it, or so I apologise for the crap video quality. Come on, come on. Oh. You can actually do this without using the wings. There's not a lot of point to it because you can't actually control the car then. Oh shit. Oh yes. You actually get a bonus for not using the wings. If you land, it gives you a no wing bonus for some reason. God only knows why. I'm trying to see how fast I can get it to spin. Land it. Yes. So yeah, I mean, you can trick off of all those little spikes if you wanted to, but there's absolutely no point if your aim is to get a high score, because you just can't get enough air. It's just not going the direction I want it to at the moment. It's a nice landing though. Don't be surprised if, when you hit the top of that ramp, you explode every now and again. For some reason, it does happen, where you hit those 3 spikes at a certain point and the car just explodes. A little annoying. Oh, land it, yeah! Is he going to land? And again. Probably not got enough time for 2 more tricks. So yeah, a lot of people don't seem to understand how making the car move in the air works. Basically, whichever direction you hold the stick in, the car will move in that direction. Obviously, once it started moving in one direction though, it's very hard to get it to go in a different direction. So you just have to hold it in that direction and it will eventually do it. Oh, come on, we've got time, we've got time. Oh, and it's always a good idea to hit that green ramp at the beginning because that is a boost, a massive speed boost. Land it, land it, land it! Oh, sucks. Right, so that is the list of all the different types of tricks you can do. Not sure if you can see that properly, but there are a lot of different ones. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions, let me know. Bye.